Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to carry on watching Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. I don't want to really give away any of my thoughts on it so far. At the end of the film I will tell you my thoughts on it. And yeah, if you haven't seen me start to watch this film, you should go and watch that video first. I'm going to watch the second half of the film now. Let's get straight into it.
Know the way.
I will help you bear this burden, Frodo Baggins, as long as it is yours to bear.
If by my life or death I can protect you, I will.
And you have my bow.
Oh, they're all stepping up.
Axe.
A nice little team building here.
Carry the fate of us all, little one.
We're coming too! Have to send us all tied up in a sack to stop us.
Anyway,
They're all just
we
experiencing
need to keep
FOMO now, aren't they?
intelligence on this sort of...
9 companions. So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. Where are we going?
What about Arwen? Is she not going to go with them? She seemed like a useful ally to have.
Oh. My old ring. Oh, I should very much like to hold it again one last time.
Holy hell! Oh, what the hell? Don't let him near that ring. Oh. Oh shit. Oh dear. Are we all good? Is anyone good? Just end the film there, shall we? Oh no, okay. Signs of life.
But Rohan, we should never have come here.
Now get out! Get out! Spider! Get out there!
Holy crap. Oh god.
Into the mines!
Into the cave!
Oh, god damn. That's, that was slightly terrifying.
Get back! Take both together!
Whoa. Okay. Time for a battle. Somebody needs to do something. Oh. He's gonna be alright. Surely. He's okay. He's alive, at least.
He's alive. I'm alright. I'm not hurt.
We should be dead. Let's be able to skewer a wild boar.
I think there's more to this hobbit than meets the eye.
So everyone made it? Well, everybody that we wanted to make it made it, I guess. Oh, what a shot! Oh my god. What is happening?
Lean forward! Come on!
Oh, they're okay, okay. Had me wondering then, but okay, we're all good. Oh, wow.
You cannot pass! Gandalf!
Oh! Come on, Gandalf.
You shall not pass!
I would listen to him because he sounds pissed. I don't think he's someone I'd want to piss off. Oh yes, Gandalf. Oh. Hold on. Come on, use that upper body strength.
Fly, you fools!
Oh shit. Wow. Gandalf was the first to go. I mean, boy did he go out in style. That was heroic. Flaming hell, I did not see that one coming.
Tonight, you will sleep. Welcome, Frodo of the Shire. One who has seen the Eye.
Don't know what's going on, but very suspicious.
Give you the One Ring. You offer it to me freely.
No,
I do not deny that my heart
Don't.
greatly desired this.
don't give it to her.
In place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen! Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn!
Treacherous as the sea!
Oh. Yeah. Have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
I passed the test.
I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring.
No,
Why do you recoil? I am no thief.
you are not yourself.
Uh-oh.
Not yours, saved by a happy chance.
This is not good.
Mine! It should be mine! Give it to me! Give it to me!
Oh my god.
Frodo!
what you've done. Okay. This is not looking good. I don't want Strider to die, but it's a big ask of him to get out of this one. Cavalry's arrived. Redemption, maybe? Yeah. I kind of felt like that one was coming. He sort of got turned to the dark side, if you like. So he has his redemption arc and then is gonna die. That sort of seemed like a character arc I could see coming. Come on, Strider! Yes! Back of the net!
My king.
And he's gone. So long. Died heroically, though. He had his redemption. Wait, what? You can't leave it there! Ah! Right, let's talk about that then. So I said beforehand I didn't really know anything about Lord of the Rings, and I didn't. Obviously though, it's a hugely popular franchise, so I did sort of recognise a few things that I'd heard of as we went through, like some of the characters, for instance. I'd heard of Bilbo Baggins, I'd heard of Frodo Baggins, I'd heard of Gandalf. So I'd heard of all of them. The line that Gandalf says, "You shall not pass," I've heard that being used a lot. I didn't know where it was from, but I've heard that in popular culture, that being used a lot. The other line that was earlier in the film was, so you have chosen death. That's another popular line which I've heard of. I didn't know it was from Lord of the Rings. There's a famous Sean Bean meme where people always go like, the one where he's like, "One does not ... People will finish that off. So I've seen sort of like a few things from Lord of the Rings, not realising it was from Lord of the Rings. And also, it jogged a memory as I was watching that. I think back when I was very young, I had the Lord of the Rings Top Trumps game, because I'd recognised a few things, like the trees, for instance, were part of the Top Trumps game. So I recognised a few little things. But yeah, so what did I think of the film? Well, obviously, I was worried beforehand with it being 3 hours long. Particularly 3 hours going into something that you know nothing about. I'm actually filming this after I'd uploaded the first half of the film, and some people were disappointed, like the opening monologue wasn't included. And all I can say to that is, like, I wasn't reacting to that, which is why you haven't seen my reaction to it. I was literally just listening intently to it because they were explaining a lot of the backstory, which I needed the explanation of because I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, like it's 3 hours long, and that was probably a good decision to make it that long because they needed that time. There's not really an awful lot of filler in there, I would say. You know, obviously it's a novel originally as well, and turning a novel into a film, you know, there's a lot to get in there because novels are long. I don't know how long the original book is, but it makes sense that they would need a long film. You take like a Game of Thrones, for instance. They've like done like loads of series of the show. They could probably have made a TV series out of this if they'd wanted to. In terms of length, anyway, they might have needed the budget of a movie to make it. I'm not sure, but yeah, it didn't drag. So you've got to say well done because 3 hours. That's what I was worrying about. I was worried I was just going to be sat there and just sort of like looking at the clock, waiting for it to finish. And I wasn't. It was. I did actually. It didn't drag. I enjoyed the action sequences. I enjoyed the bits in between where we had the character interactions. Characters actually probably like my favourite thing. The characterizations. Like I liked a lot of the characters. Gandalf was brilliant. I mean, Ian McKellen is great, isn't he? I've seen him be like the villain in things a lot, and I've not seen him play like the hero too much. But boy, was he heroic in this. The sort of like some of my favourite bits with Gandalf was like at the start when he's talking with Frodo, and we've not really seen like a dark side of him, but when he gets angry, and he's just like, "Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks." Like that was just like, right, okay. He's a good bloke, but you don't want to mess with him, you know. But the scene where he dies, and I was not expecting him to die because he was a character that I'd had heard of, so I thought he would probably be across the whole trilogy. I was not expecting him to die in the first film. I was worried about Strider because Strider was maybe my favourite character, but I've not really heard of him like in popular culture, like, so I thought maybe he doesn't last the trilogy, but it's Gandalf that dies in the first film, which I was kind of worried about, like, when I saw, like, I don't remember the name of that monster that he sent into the pit, but I was kind of worried that he was going to get dragged down with it, but I thought, surely not, because it's Gandalf, he's going to survive, but they actually went and did it, yeah. But he was amazing when he was just like, "You shall not pass." Because I've heard that line. I've not known where it was from, but wow. That was like the sort of thing that gives you like chills, you know. What else can we say? The thing I liked about the pacing was like, particularly for this first film, sort of like people are going to be going into it not knowing the story like me, and they sort of right at the very start you get that monologue and it sort of sets out the story for you, and then it will introduce you to the characters sort of like not all in one go. There's a lot of characters in this film, they don't sort of like throw them all in there at once. You sort of like get them introduced across the film, which works well. Like I said, I've got to say Strider was probably my favourite. I don't know why. It's probably just because we've not really seen like any flaws from him, and he's seemed like an all-around good bloke so far. He steps up to be part of the Fellowship to go and help Frodo get to Mordor. See, I've got to say, he was my favourite character. I was kind of shipping his relationship with Arwen a little, but we didn't get enough of her. She sort of disappeared. Like, she was sort of like in the middle for sort of like 10 minutes of the film, and then we didn't see any more of her. I would have thought she would have gone with them to Mordor. She seemed like a useful ally, but I guess not. What else can we say? I've got to mention the scenery. That's the other thing I've got to mention. because sort of like, I just got to mention how beautiful a lot of the scenery was. I don't know where it was filmed, like, I'd probably guess something like Republic of Ireland, maybe, for a lot of, like, the scenes in the fields and the hills and stuff, the Shire, as I'll call it. That sort of looked like it could have been Ireland, it could have been UK, I'm not sure where it was. There's lots of British actors in this film, so, which makes me think they might have filmed it in the UK or Ireland, but I'm not entirely sure. But there is a lot of British actors in fact, most of them are probably British or Irish, so, yeah. Not sure where it was filmed, but the scenery was awesome. Sort of the main disappointment for me was that they didn't actually get to Mordor and destroy the ring. I thought that was like, we were going to be doing that all in this film, but evidently not. Like, I guess that's something that the whole saga is about. I thought we'd sort of like do that in this film and there'd be a new issue that we're going to deal with in the next film, but I guess it's just going to continue on. They were obviously confident of getting a sequel, or maybe they'd already had it confirmed they were going to get a sequel when they were making this. But yeah, I thought we were going to sort of finish that off and then sort of like have everything tied up and then a new issue was going to pop up. But yeah, we're sort of like, instead of that, we're sort of like in the middle of a story right now. So it's an interesting place to leave it. It's going to make me excited to get back into it. I want to see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Frodo going to Mordor without like Gandalf, without Strider, without anybody apart from, what's his name, Sam. So if they get into trouble there, like, I don't know who's gonna protect them, step up for them. It'll be an interesting one, that's for sure. So I'll definitely be reacting to that on my channel in the near future. So if you want to see my reaction to that, then make sure to subscribe to get it in your sub box when I release it. If you want to see the uncut version of this reaction to this film, it'll be over on my Patreon, so you can go subscribe to me over there if you want to see that. But otherwise, thank you for watching, everybody. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you all very soon. Yeah, cheers, bye.